will feel so much better. Here's my problem. I get down here, and what's that? It's a big stain or something on that landing. Paint down here. Below, leave the sunflowers, cute. Have them paint, or at least, I mean, they're really dusty. I think even after they're cleaned, it's going to need paint. You know, the same paint they use on the trim. This is going to be like a semi-gloss, something that cleans up easily and look nice and fresh. I'm on the fence on your floor. I'm on the fence because I think a buyer is going to want to do what they want to do down here with the flooring. But at least if you give them a nice clean palette to start with, and that is to paint. Only area I would paint over is right here. Otherwise, I would tell the painter, well, I guess he's going to have to do this one area. Maybe see between the two doors and around them and the doors, and then he's going to do that little fencing, right? Maybe you should paint over that one sunflower, but not anything else. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Leave everything but paint underneath. Okay, I know Marina mentioned your dad did a lot of woodworking, and some of this that looks like mold is not. A buyer's going to see that and say mold. That's what they're going to do. No, I don't have a crystal ball, but I've been doing this for a long time, and I know what they do. And mold scares people, especially with children. Paint. Leave that, okay? Don't paint over it. Paint this. Sorry. Paint, paint, paint. Ceilings, walls, trim. Yeah. Floor, trim. See, the carpet's not so terrible. Maybe if we just got it cleaned, huh? Let me come down here. That curtain is kind of dirty. But we can always work with taking that off or something. This really needs to be painted. You can see up there, this room. Again, just the same paint as they use upstairs. Looks like somebody did remove wallpaper from here, made a good stab at it. So I would paint this. Floor just needs to be cleaned. That's what you got. We need to have that cleaned up and have at least working light bulbs. And I would replace that faucet too, personally. If it were my house, I would. And I might even look at the towel rack. You know, these are things that are not expensive items that you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot, that you can get the painter to install for you while he's doing the rest of the work. Turn off the light in here. Wasn't sure if he had radon. There's a pipe here that says not for pressure, so it's not a waste pipe, but it doesn't say radon, so I'm not sure about that. Leave that. Or we might take that off and just have a white bench, you know? We'll see. We'll move that umbrella out of here. Okay, this is the workshop, and I'm sure there's lights here that I'm not seeing. No? Okay, got a lot of lights burnt out. Okay. Floor just needs to be cleaned. I would paint, this room should be painted, yeah. I look up there. Patch and paint the ceiling. Again, I know you said he was a woodworker, and that is not mold, that is, but any buyer that sees this is gonna swear it is, and at least ask for a mold test, and they might, the more contingencies, the more ways they can get out of a contract. Can this just be pulled down maybe? pulled away from the wall and chuck it. I think that's what I would do versus painting it, unless it's going to take the drywall with it. This is just a suggestion. Huh, feels like it's just nailed in here at the middle. Okay, paint, working light bulbs, paint the ceiling, paint, trim, paint the door. There's your sump pump. Paint this door. No, I wouldn't worry about trying to paint in there. That's just too much to labor. So we'll just tidy this up, huh? And so they can get in there and clean the floors for you. And that's interesting, that little shower thing, but hey, there we go. That should clean up. It's a workshop. Somebody may want to make it something else, but for now, that's what it is, and it just needs to be painted. Okay. Look much, much better. See the door. Yeah, see, it's not even dirt. It's not rubbing off. So, again, it makes the difference in this being a $500,000 home or a $400 and maybe 25. Because I bet you that's where it would end up if you sold it like it is now. And that's what I see. So we have that rug. We just have it vacuumed real good. See the dirt in between the step and the riser, you know, but a vacuum will vacuum it up. I just vote that I would leave the carpet down here. Oops. Turn your lights off. Huh, must be at the top. Okay. That's my analysis of the property. And I'm sure you'll have questions. I like the windows. The vinyl Tiltons are very appreciated for those of us that have to clean them, right? Because they pull down. I walk the yard. It's a very nice yard. I like how it has sort of a berm almost that hides the road. Deck looks good. I didn't see anything outside that made me want to report into you of anything. Only, make sure this is on. Only thing I would do, if you don't mind, would be to add some flowers out here on the front porch. And maybe you had already thought about that.